Hello, dear Leos. How are you? Hope you are having good time. I'm shooting this video to talk about what's gonna happen in February in terms of astrology. It's a big month. It is the month of the year. I would say it's the most exciting, most eventful month of the year. Lots like major planetary movements there, and also there's an eclipse which is directly impacting you. We will talk all about this and. I'm making videos about astrology if you're interested, so you might consider to subscribe my channel, and then you can just get these updates and make the most of all the planetary movements. Without further ado, let's start with your astrology and how it impacts the Leos for these planetary movements. So the most important thing this month is a major move. Saturn is leaving Pisces and moving to Aries, which is which will come to a very much it's a better position for you, because Aries is a kind of in a good angle with Leos. So 14th of February you might see you might feel this movement. And it is also important because Neptune end of January also moved to this area after 14 years. Saturn move after 3 years and Neptune move after 14 years onto Aries side of your chart. So which is a huge thing, and they also get together in this 0 degrees of Aries, which is all about new beginnings. For you it is 9th house. So you are entering a period, maybe in the beginning you might question a little bit of your beliefs. If you are like believing if you have a faith in a certain way for years, you might start to question that. If it is if there are any loose ends, Saturn will show you. So maybe a little bit about like questioning your faith if you are a faithful person. So that might happen in the beginning of this transit, but then in later down the line, like after 1.5 years, you might start to get like more confident about your faith. Maybe change a bit, stick to any faith routine. This can all be part of it. And if you, let's say, you always want to pray waking up early in the morning, but you never do it, maybe like you get this courage to do that, wake up early in the morning. So Saturn give you discipline in terms of weight, in terms of faith. So, and Neptune make you really spiritual, so you might follow your faith with like what is important for you with like a more discipline. So this can help you also feel more happy. So this is house of luck as well. You might feel like more optimistic, happy by having the routine in place. And here also it might increase your chance to travel for work, because Saturn is also the planet for professional life. So you might travel really far away places for work. This can be also one of the things in your agenda this year, starting from this year. And these trips, like more than fun, it's more for work purposes and or spiritual purposes. Like you might visit the religious places as well. So there are like the travel side of your chart is also getting lit up with this one. Nevertheless, it is trining, this planet's trining your Leo planets in your chart. So that's definitely like a supporting aspect for you to little bit with a little bit help of the discipline, you might redesign your life with a like a inner purpose, so which is like more aligned with your values, and then Saturn give you the discipline to make it happen. The second thing is important for you because it's in your sign. In the first day of February there is a full moon in Leo, and this full moon is happening in your sign, so it means something is getting to a culmination for you. Every sign has one full moon and one new moon every year, so yours is now. And with this full moon you might be finishing a project, something very important to you might come to an end. There might be some because there is not too much aspects to this one, so there might be some endings, or it might be something, a nice final of finishing of something. And this should be something important to you. It can be in any areas of your life, and or if it is not in a place where you want to be, you might close that chapter and change your direction for that relevant subject. So these might all happen. You might be overly emotional this time because full moons are already emotional and it's happening in your sign. So moon will be in your sign. So there might be some kind of emotions, heavy emotions, or feeling extremely emotional. You know, this you might feel that way in the beginning of the month. Except the beginning of the month, all your attention is going to the other person, like your partner, if you have a partner, a business partner, or a love partner, a husband, wife, a marriage partner. So you all your attention is there, which is right thing to do, because Mars is also there. So if your partner is dealing with some problems, you might be supporting them, something might be happening in their life. You are kind of part of that story, so that might happen. Also, some of you may be trying to find the partners, or like yes, showing some effort there, maybe dating, or trying to improve their relationship with your partner, to moving it into the like a next stage in your relationship cycle. So this can happen also this month, especially in the first 2 weeks of the month is very active. There are a lot of planets in your marriage area. And on top of it, 17th of February, we have a solar eclipse, the first eclipse of the year in your opposite sign, which is in Aquarius. So this is big thing for you. So this is the first of the eclipses happening in Aquarius Leo axis. So your life will be in a much different place after 1.5 years from now, and then you might start to see the first signs of this one. And this eclipse is interesting because it's getting a square to Uranus, which is the planet of surprise. So whatever happened in this area, it might be so fast and so surprising. And it can be good or bad, but it's definitely catch you with a surprise. And it is about your partnership. So a new partnership, out of nowhere you might meet someone during this time if you are single, and a relationship might start. Like it might be like a thunder electric feeling. It might suddenly come to you, and then relationship go to from dating to relationship really fast. So that can happen for you. Or in your current relationship there might be sudden breakups if the relationship is not going well. But this is for like very minority of the people, because this is solar eclipse. This is usually new beginnings. And or something really sudden might happen in your partner's life if you are already in a relationship, a committed relationship, and your partner might need to deal with something really urgent and like sudden, and then you might need to deal with that with him too, or her. So that might happen. The ruler planets of this eclipse is Saturn is in your 9th house. So this is aspecting you well. So whatever these sudden changes, I feel sudden developments in your marriage area, that might be helpful to increase your happiness, increase, like it is more like align with your soul, what you want to be, what you want to do in your long term inside like yourself. So this is all aligned with all this development. So you might get like basically meet a partner in crime to achieve your ideals, achieve your long-term goals with together with the new partner or the existing partner. So this might happen. And this is very monumental time for you in terms of this eclipses, like definitely impact the sign and the sign opposite this. So you are like from one of the, with Aquarius, you are the most impacted sign. There's a Mercury retrograde as well on top of like everything else this month. So we have a Mercury retrograde too, even though it's a short month, a lot going on this month, as you can see. And Mercury retrograde happened in Pisces. This is a little bit of a less concern area of your chart. It's in your 8th house. You might feel this Mercury retrograde from the mid month. And this might be, we talk about there might be some changes in your partner's life. Maybe it represents the partner's finances. So maybe your partner might suddenly lose job, find a new job, or get a new income stream, or lose an income stream. And because of that, like some things need to be reconsidered in his side. Also, this directly impact you. Maybe like you have some investments, need to, you need to go through your investment and reassess them. Are you earning the money? Like, are you making the most of your investments, or should you change your strategy of investment? This can also happen. Also, anything like, for example, someone owe you some money and they never paid for it, and you already gave up, but that money might come. So this is a good manifestation of this Mercury retrograde. Or if you owe, especially to kind of institution like governments or banks, if you owe some money, this might come up again at this time for you to close that. So there might be some unexpected expenses might come up this time too. And it is a good time to revisit your taxes, dealing with all the financial things like you need to do. So all these things are supported by this Mercury retrograde. So it is good to redone things, revisit, review the the everything you've done in your finances, your savings. So all these things are supported. At the same time, Venus will be in that area too. So Venus is exalted in Pisces. So any of your financial efforts might pay back nicely. There might be some opportunity of like you might receive some lump sum of money, which belongs to you, but somehow you didn't receive it on time. But even with a delay, now people realize they made a mistake, a government organization or something, and then they give that money to you. So that might happen with the Venus is there. It's also a good time if you need to have some health operations. So anything like that might be good this time, because Venus is in this chart, in this part of your chart. So that will be more flawless, especially anything related to aesthetics are supported with this Venus is here. Also, if you had any agenda, like think about the last September, because this Venus and Mercury here also triggering whatever happened in last year September, in terms of money, finances, any crisis, anything related to divorce, or any kind of settlement, money settlement stuff related, something related with your partner's income. So any of these areas, maybe you had some news around September, but it didn't solve the way you like it, might come back again, those subjects, the similar subjects, and this time you might get a good resolution of these things. So this time you are more likely to get a good answer, even though it is doing the same thing second time. So that might happen also during this eclipse, during the Mercury retrograde here. Okay, I think this is all I want to talk for this month. And if you listen till this point, and if you like the astrology videos, and if you like how I interpret things, please give a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I'm just reactivating it. And also, if you like to subscribe again, please do that, so we can talk about astrology here. If you need something more than that, if you really want someone to deep dive your personal astrology, because we all have a horoscope like based on our birth time and day and place, so it is unique to us. So if you want to have like a more deeper assessing of your chart and for your forecast for the year, I'm also leaving my email address down there. So if you want an astrology reading with me, you can contact from there directly. I wish you a very good month and speak you soon.